stay there because yes, and probably you're gonna stay. Go ahead. Go. Okay, make sure the life. Sunnahfollowers, are there? Sunnahfollowers, are you there? Sunnahfollowers?
We're here.
Okay. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. Today actually a special day, subhanallah. The brother he died yesterday and we bury him today. And actually, alhamdulillah, I went to the graveyard to see what's going on. Number one, the Janaza for everyone, fard kifaya. Fard kifaya, that means, because I know how to make Janaza, but most of you know how to do Janaza, the rest is not farida for you. But if we don't know, it's obligation for you to know how to wash the person. Another thing, Janaza also, brother, I live in America more than 35 years, 1988 I came here. I saw people watching people. The key about the Janaza, a person died, then sooner or later he's going to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if we're not following how Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and insist actually, I recite this ayah today, and the last ayah, ما يطع الرسول فقد أطاع. Whoever obey Allah, astaghfirullah. Whoever, the last ayah, if you notice, twice even in my salah, first time I do this, وَمَنْ يُطِعِ الرَّسُولَ فَقَدْ أَطَاعَ. Whoever obey Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that means you obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Another ayah, in Surah An-Nisa also, Allah and Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us, through the Sahaba, how he washed the person. Okay? It's very important with that. Why? Because that person, sooner or later, going to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. قريبا سوف يموت. Okay? It's very important to know that one. Plus, I made this summary, of course, I did it actually in many places. PowerPoint presentation takes 1 hour and hours. I discussed with Mustafa, I said in the beginning, we yes, and then we decide summary about that. Summary, forgive me for that, inshallah. But of course, if you need Sunnahfollowers also, if you need the presentation, I can send it to Sister Laila, and I can share it, inshallah. But now it's summary about that, inshallah. Okay. Of course, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam أكثروا من هذه اللذات. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam abundant always thinking about the one, all the kind of pleasure. What is the pleasure? Think about the death. We always think we're going to die, Yes, alhamdulillah, sometimes we forget we're going to die. Today I saw in the graveyard, especially the sisters. In the graveyard, the sister there. Of course, alhamdulillah, we're not involved. But I was shocked. Okay, of course, number one, the good things about the brother, he died today. Brother Mustafa, he went there and he found his brother reading Quran. I asked his brother, did he pray? I said, yeah, of course, all of us will pray. The opposite before that. As you know, Khutbah al-Jum'ah yesterday, we give attention to that. So, al-ahd, hadith from Bukhari and Muslim. Al-ahd, الذي بيننا وبينهم الصلاة ومن تركها فقد كفر. The promise between us and other religions, Christian, Jews, or whatever, is salah. And whoever disregards the salah, he is kafir. Regardless of ulama, Abu Hanifa, Shafi'i, they say 2 days, 3 days, 7 days. But no, regardless. Whatever the Imam said, the Imam is here. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they are kafir. Done deal. That means we don't pray Janaza for him. There is no Janaza for a person not to pray. But if a person pray and not to pray and not to pray, but you never know before he died, he pray or not. My point, we cannot accuse he's a kafir. من كفر مسلما فقد كفر أو باء حديث صحيح. Whoever basically you are kafir, and I don't have a proof you are kafir, I become kafir. But be careful. We're not making takfir. احنا لا نكفر أي أحد. We're not making takfir. Okay. So the person died. The person died. Also, number one, today actually when a brother who went to the hospital, Brother Mustafa, he found his leg stuck. It's very important. Number one, his eyes, close his eyes. Sometimes it takes that 1 minute, 2 minutes to close his eye. Of course, we're going to workshop, we're going to make more details. After that, today, we will not notice today his eye, we cannot open his hand like this today. But if you see his hand like this, make it smooth. And his brother Mustafa, his leg, how brother Mustafa was?
He was just like that. But the good thing about that, when I went over there, it was like just 2 hours after he died. When I went to the hospital, it was like 2 hours after he died. Yeah, it's like 2 hours after he died, so his body was like that soft. Even his body was warm, not cold. It was easy for me to have his legs back to normal. But I don't pay attention about his fingers. When I was looking to his hand, to me it was looking good. But this morning when we tried to washing it was just like that. It was not easy for us to put his fingers back. So the first thing if you went to anybody the best way, the first thing you have to make sure that all his bones in the right way. Okay. That's a good point. So if you already try you start washing it.
Because now let's go to the bid'ah. Some other people do different that. Some other people making his hand like this and did that, and they make a lot of things. We have to be careful according to the Sunnah. This class here, according to the Sunnah, how the person died. By the way, that's very important. You have to be and you have to make a wasiyah, will. When you have a wasiyah, will, we have new Muslims, a lot of Muslims here, new Muslims, you write down Hadith Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, this hadith, very important hadith. صلى الله عليه وسلم in Arabic first. لا يبيتن أحدكم إلا وصيته تحت رأسه. There is no one should sleep without his wasiyah under his pillow. Wasiyah is very important, especially we are a non-Muslim country. Non-Muslim. If I die, a lot of people around me, they become like a shaitan come to them. I know a person, he got that wasiyah for his wife, and they have kids, and she have right for his father, he refused to give anyone, and only him. My way or the highway. That's why write it down, we have a proof. Wasiyah is a proof. Even if you have nothing for new Muslims here, because that's good. Maybe you don't have anything to go, whatever money, still I'm afraid if something happened to you, that your parents go to a non-Muslim graveyard. We have to be careful with that. Okay, not everything. Alright, also, I make a summary, of course, as much as I can, inshallah, the point, inshallah. Very important, if somebody died, somebody, I want to die in my country. Brother, إكرام الميت دفنه وبشرته. The honor and the respect of the dead person to die immediately. And even attention. Even if you have a wasiyah, I want to be buried in Palestine. I'm Palestinian, for example. No, bury where you are here. In your city, the closer place for graveyard. Not different country and so on. And plus, إن المبذرين كانوا إخوان الشياطين وكان الشيطان لربه كفورا. إن المبذرين, wasting for no reason, he's the brother of the shaitan. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, shaitan is a kafir. We should not waste money and thousands of dollars and freezer to bury over there. Okay, I make a summary as much as I can, inshallah. Of course, that is very important. As you see today at this masjid here, if I'm not here, Brother Mustafa not here, making some other different laws. 3 sheets from, please give attention, for brother regardless of Hanafi or Shafi'i or this. For men, only 3 sheets, not 5. For women, 5 sheets, but 3 sheets for the body and 1 for her head and 1 for her awra, the private part area. That's it. But not the opposite. For men, some people actually, they think they are Hanafi. They think they are not Hanafi, trust me with that. For a man, also 3 sheets. 5 sheets. Absolutely against the sunnah. Okay? Alright? Also, the question here, I just called my wife. I say, if I die, you're going to tell me you wash me. And she said, oh, you told me I'm not to wash you because you want your family to wash you. Yes, you can. If a person dies, he can choose his own family to wash him. His own family. No problem. And even your wife and husband, they can wash. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq himself, his wife wash him. Okay? But me, when I say that, because I want my family, men, to wash me. So, still you choose, your choice. Okay? In Wasiyah, and I have my Wasiyah, my new Wasiyah, I would brother Mustafa, I die here in Mortar South Carolina, I would brother Mustafa to wash me. And I want, in Wasiyah, and brother Mustafa will choose who will wash me with him. Why? Because I saw him, he speak about Janaza, and today proof together. So it's confirmed my Wasiyah. I will do Wasiyah. If I die here, and actually I show him and show the Lord where is my grave in the graveyard. If I die today, tomorrow, whatever, wash me and my area here in the place in the graveyard here. And actually I prefer here more than Florida. Yeah, because why here? I know the Sunnahfollowers here. Some masajid, for example, in Florida, and alhamdulillah, not in our area. Some masajid in Florida, the minimum of graveyard for a person, minimum $7,000 to $10,000 to $25,000 for a person to die. Here, alhamdulillah, is almost nothing, almost graveyard. And that's why we have to have our place for washing here in our masjid. We have to insist, brother, whoever in this church in our community, insist to have your own place to wash this evil. And the summary here, inshallah, before we start, any question? You no question? Are you sick or something? Okay. Alright, we're going to stop, as this is Sunnahfollowers, we're going to stop now, and in the workshop, 5 minutes maximum, inshallah, to prepare ourselves. Okay? Stop and go live again. Stop and go live again. Okay, the volunteer. And number 1, we have to take this from his neck. Oh, we can kill him like this. Okay. Inshallah, by the way, this actually is very important because today actually I will look at the graveyard. I saw myself there. Yes, we bury him, Allah give rahmah to him, and all the Muslims are there. But imagine yourself, you are there. You never know. Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah ta'ala قال ما بين غمضة عين وانتباهها يغير بحال إلى حال. He said, the Imam, may Allah give rahmah to him, between the blink of the eye, Allah changed the situation to another situation. So you never know what happened between the blink of the eye. It is in the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In the hand of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? Alright. Okay. Start.
Inshallah, the first thing we're going to put like a sutra in his private part.
Yeah, very important. Number 1, the sutra in hospital, cover the dawah.
Before you do anything.
Yeah.
So we put the sutra like that, we start taking his clothes off somehow.
Yeah.
If it's easy to take his clothes without we just carry him with scissors, do it. If not, just take the scissors, then start from here, take it off, then take it off, take all of them off. Then just make sure if he comes from the hospital, see if he have any medicine inside of his body or anything, make sure to take it off. don't leave anything in his body. Just we try to make sure the water touching all his body. You don't have to leave anything else. So we put the sutra like that, and he's completely out of the gloves right now.
Cup of water, please.
And the first thing what we're gonna do, we're gonna stand him up just a little bit.
You give attention to that.
We're gonna stand him up just a little bit like that.
Yes.
Keep your hand just like that. Then we're gonna start pushing his stomach, just to make sure whatever is really coming out from his private part to get out.
Okay.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Easy. You don't have to push hard. Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
My point why sometimes
Put it back.
okay, to clean his private area, why we're going to make wudu after that. We're going to private area, male and female. Sister here or sister here, or male and female. Push the stomach a little bit, not go down, until we clean. After that, we clean. We're going to show the clean after that. Continue.
Well, after we finish that, you have just to, turn them out to one side. Depends what side you want, the left side or the right side. It should be like helping people to hit you up, just like that. Then you're gonna put like gloves in your hand with a rag.
It's better to put the gloves.
Gloves for sure.
Yeah.
You don't have to touch his private part with your hand directly. Just put the gloves, put like a rag on you, like a wet rag. Then just go to his aura and start to wipe him good. Then make sure wipe him good from both sides, from the back and front, to make sure is nothing coming out. Then soon you take that rag, keep looking if something coming out, or soon it's coming clear, just put it back like how it was in the first time.
For the aura, or sometimes if the person is not eating for a long time, I have some stuck. Sometimes too much stool come out. The stool come out. So in this case, when you have a clothes or something like this, or napkin or something like this, you can see if there is stool or not clean or not clean. There's no shame. It's cleaning very well. Because you get sooner or later, you're going to meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clean. Inshallah.
Then soon you do that, or what you're going to do the next, you're going to do the istinja, like the wudu, just a regular wudu. When you go to the bathroom, just put the regular istinja with the water, again, with your hand. All the time you have to have gloves. You're not allowed to touch his private part directly with your hand. Put your gloves on. So you finish that, you start doing the regular wudu for the salah.
But the way here, the way, like normally we wash two hands, right? Here is that today, for example,
we always be starting with the right side first.
They will do like this. We're gonna, of course, we're not making a mess here, but a start. Your back. Yeah, just you work on this here and wash his.
Make sure
his hand.
Good, really good.
Yeah, the same thing. And between the thumb, the fingers here, the fingers.
3 times.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna do the left hand side.
Yes.
The same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 times. Just make sure between his finger and everything to right here.
Okay. And then after that, what do we do after that? What do we do after wudu? After wudu, my hand. What do you do?
Mouth.
Huh? Mouth.
Mouth.
Exactly.
You're gonna go to clean his mouth, just like when you do the mud in your wudu. You have to open his mouth a little bit, then try to make sure put water inside, then use your fingers. Always with the gloves. Always just make sure with the gloves.
I mean, normally we do like this, right? In this case, here and here.
You can do with the maswak also?
Because if you always need to have a swag like this, after we finish, miswak.
But make sure you do the regular wudu. Water has to be, the water has to touch his teeth, inside his teeth too. Then you're gonna do the stinchak 3 times, like when you did nose, like 3 times. You have to wash his face 3 times. You have to do exactly what you do with wudu. Then make sure all the water is touching all his face.
Okay.
I mean, the 3 times. Then you're gonna go back to his hand. Then you're gonna wash him 3 times, just like when you do for the wudu.
Wudu, I mean from hands all the way to the out.
3 times, then you're going to go to the left hand side, we're going to do the same thing.
From the hands, you give attention from here to there, not from here to there. Yeah.
And then you finish that, you're going to,
your head.
the head, make sure the head his hand just like that. Make sure you not just wipe just right hand and stop. Wipe right hand and take his hand off and take it all the way to the back end, to back knee. Make sure all the place where he has here is going to be touching with the water. From there you're going to go to his ear.
Ears.
His ears, and you're going to wipe, clean his ears good. Then you
Sometimes when we're in the hospital, sometimes there's a blood here. You have to make sure if there is a blood, you have to clean the blood. Yeah. Continue.
Then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to come to his feet. Then you're going to wash it 3 times. And make sure again, his finger, you're going to clean it.
Between the toes. Between the toes. Yeah.
Clean it good 3 times.
That
Same
is.
thing, you're going to do the left hand side is 3 times. You're going to clean it good, really good. You're going to wipe it good. Make sure the water is touching all his, his leaves.
And we forgot something in the beginning. Also, in wudu, we start wudu, we say Bismillah. Bismillah, wudu, always Bismillah. Okay.
Then I forget something too. Before you do anything, so you get inside to the room, then you're going to wash the body. Then you have like 3 people with you. Make sure these 3 people, they close to him. If not, whoever going to come and help you to wash that body, they have to promise, totally you're going to be promised, whatever you see inside that room, whatever you see in that room, have to stay in that room. You don't have to take anything outside. If you see anything outside or anything, do not talk about it. Even if you go back home, do not talk to your wife about it, do not talk to your kids about it, leave it inside. But if you see a good sign,
Yes.
if you see a good sign, it's not a problem to talk about. Or I see him smiling, I see his face, they have lightning. Whatever you see is good, you can tell about it. But if you see anything bad, keep it over there. That bad stuff over there does not mean you have like a bad ear. That is not approved. Sometimes, if he was coming from the hospital, you might see blood, you might see lot of things. You may think it's going to be a bad sign. That is not a bad sign.
And after that, brother, the miswak. Of course, the miswak, if he really used the miswak. And I prefer everyone, I always give you the miswak. Use it, inshallah. And miswak, definitely, the same thing, we'll do it all the time. Okay, in the end. That's the wudu. Okay? Done?
When we finish the wudu,
Hold on, no, wudu first. Any question about wudu? Yes.
About the nose.
Yes, and he did. No, you mean the mouth, nose, and the face. Of course, you have beard, also your beard. But him, I don't know, because he's afraid of the airport. Or the
face, all the face. If he have here, he doesn't have here, all face. Just the regular wudu, like what you do when you try to pray. It's the same thing.
Yes. Okay. Any question here? Sunnahfollowers, any question? Sunnahfollowers?
No questions right now.
Okay. Alhamdulillah.
Alright, so we start the wudu for the salah. Now we're going to go to the big wudu. Like when you, the
Major wudu.
for the
Major wudu.
Major wudu. Wudu akbar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Now,
you're going to do the same thing. You're going to just go to
right side.
his hand first.
Yeah.
You're going to wash his hand from here to here. Make sure the water touch all his body. Even under here,
Yes.
everywhere. 3 times. You're going to put it back, and you're going to go to his side 3 times. Then always going to have somebody helping you out, or 2 people.
Here, like this. By the way, it's supposed to be simple and gentle and easy because he feels it. And the water also, not cold water and hot water. No. How you get the shower? How the shower is? Same. Okay.
So you're going to clean it from the right side.
Yes.
Make
all the
sure
same.
all the water touches all his, the right side. From here to his feet.
Good.
You're going to do the same from here to his feet. Then make sure the water touches everything. Make sure when you try to wash him, because he's going to be moving, you're going to be moving him the right side. Make sure his private part never show.
Yes.
Do not leave nobody see it, even you.
Also, very important, brother. And also, when he died, he's happy. He's really happy.
You need people to help you there about it.
Sometimes, for example, I told them we need more than 3 people. Today it was hard, even 3 people. MashaAllah, may Allah give you rahmah. Okay.
You
And
get
then,
one bag.
easy, gentle. And then,
Same thing in his left hand side. You're going to do the
come
same
to
thing.
here. This way, here. And same
You're
thing.
gonna wash his hand first.
Yeah. The other side, the whole side.
3 times.
The whole side.
Then the person over there, to make it easy for him, just touch the hand with his hand.
Yeah, okay.
If he put it like that, it's gonna be easy for everybody.
Yes, and you come like this.
That's it.
And normally we have a hose with the water. And
Yeah, we have the hose or with whatever you have, and just clean it from the lip side, the same thing. Again, make sure the water touch all his body, even from the back. Make sure the person who's in charge for the ghusl, you have to make sure that the water touch all his body. He doesn't have to leave nothing.
Okay.
Then put him back.
still, here there is no touching his private area.
Yeah.
The front and the back. Private area is really important. Okay.
But the same thing, we're gonna go to his head, the face all together. You're gonna just watch him good. Like what he see, looking if you have a blood in his nose, blood in his ear or whatever. Just make sure you clean it pretty good. Make sure you clean it pretty good. Then after that,
It's very important when we have a beard. The beard, by the way, this beard is not a sunnah, like some people say. It's an obligation. Beard is obligation. So it's good. You don't, if you die, you don't want to die as without beard. May Allah give rahmah to my Sheikh Ibrahim. He came to America actually. And he almost shaved this area for him. And he refused. He said, how can I meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without beard? Beard is a faridah, just like salah. Put this in your mind, brother. Not sunnah only, even sunnah. Why? Give me attention with the beard. Rasulullah sitting, and two people came from Kisra, the king of the kingdom from Persia, came to Rasulullah. And Rasulullah ashah wajhi, he lifted away, he not even looked at them. He not looked at them. Say, Rasulullah, they came to make an negotiation. اتفاوضوا معك يا رسول الله. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم من أمركما أن تحفا? Who ordered you to shave? قال, they said, ربنا أمرنا أن نحف. Our Lord, the King, ordered us to shave. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم, my Lord, ربي أمرني أن أطلقها. ربي أمرني أن أطلق. My Lord ordered me to leave it. So, beard is a faridah. Put this in your mind. Not, oh, sunnah, brother. Even sunnah. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But I feel our ulama, al-sunnah wal-jama'ah, is obligation. Continue. So,
you must be
now we just finished the whole ghusl now.
So the ghusl, you can be 3 times, you can be 5 times. Depends how the body look like.
Yeah.
Sometimes you use the soap, sometimes not. For the brother that we had, today, the one we're doing today, he was how?
He's a clean.
Clean.
Yes.
We're not using any soap. The wash will take us like not even an hour.
Yes, listen, yes, alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Because he was
By the way, me, brother Mustafa, brother Muhammad Siddiq, and his brother was there. What? Yeah.
Then the last ghusl is going to be with the sidr. That was sidr called.
Yeah, Sidr. So one of the Sidr and Kafur. Sidr Kafur, and also misk, black misk or white misk, pure misk or white misk. Yeah.
Yeah, sidr with the kafur, put with the water, mix them up with the water. That's for the last ghusl. Then you're gonna just put them in whole his body, start from the right side, lip side, his face, the top of his body, turn them up to the other side.
Go back. In the beginning, we wash, and then wash with Sidr and Kafur.
Sidr and kafur.
Why do you ask? Why Sidr and Kafur? Normally, if the person in the grave, the hasharat, the ants and bugs and stuff come to him. When this kafur preventing this come to the body, to eating the body, it will become clear. All the hasharat, the insects and others, they run away from the body. Clean 100%. Put in.
Then after that, you're just gonna dry him with the towels or whatever it is you have in your hand. Just make sure it's dry. Then before you start doing the kafan, when I go to the kafan yet, I forget about it yesterday. I put the kafan, then I talked to Sheikh Ibrahim. I told him forget something. We don't put the misk in his the place where he was making the sujood, then we take the kafan back, then we do it from the beginning. So as soon as you finish the ghusl, then Ibrahim, if you have a misk, try to put the misk in every part that he's been making the sujood.
The part of the sujood. How many parts of the sujood we have? How many parts? 7, not 7 plus 6, right? Okay, 7.
So you're gonna put some misk in right here, some misk in his nose,
In the top of his nose.
some misk in his hand right here, some misk in his knees, and some misk in his feet.
Yeah.
That's the place where he makes it. So you finish, you're done with the ghusl right now, you're gonna get ready for the kafan inshallah.
We dry him, we dry the body. Normally, today we have one table. Normally, different places we have 2 tables. But if one table, we have to dry the table and everything, and then if that's not, the other table will be completely clean. Now the kafan.
Brother, just stand up for 1 second.
Oh, he's alive. Takbir!
So with the kafan, we're gonna have 3 pieces. What we're gonna do?
How many pieces?
3 and 5.
ثلاثة. How many?
3.
ثلاثة. Say it.
Then we have خمس أربطة.
5 times.
The way how we do it right now, this means we have 2 tables. But if we have this one table, we're not doing it this way, we're doing it a different way. So if you have 2 tables, the body is in this, the other table is over there. That table, it was completely empty, nothing here. So we put it just like that.
Hold on. Okay. And also something very important, the kafan is supposed to be also cheap. Some cities or some area, no, it has to be very, very expensive place. Sooner or later, he's in the ground. Has to be the cheapest things to you. And also good to make some adhkar. Hold on, please give me attention. Very, very important. Some people then recite Yasin or Al-Waqi'ah or this or Al-Fatiha. Al-Fatiha. The Quran for the living one. للأحياء وليس أموات. Quran for the living one. There is no Quran period for the dead person. To listen to the Quran yourself, it's fine. Not because of him, because he's not. It doesn't benefit him, benefit me, benefit you, not for the dead person. Put this in your mind, Brother Ibrahim. They asked us, please, we need Surah Yasin. Some brother will know Yasin, no Waqi'ah. You put yourself if you want to, but not me. Okay? Of course, that person, I don't want to make him hard, haram. But then we have the class. Now we're going to teach you how to do it right according to the Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay? Bismillah. Musa, you are quiet. What's wrong with you? You're afraid to die?
Yeah, we're gonna do that one day, don't worry.
Okay. Normally have a question be part of this. But I don't kill you today, I will kill you inshallah tomorrow. Allah, brother, if you in the graveyard, think about tomorrow. Tomorrow, والآخرة خير وأبقى. Bismillah.
So when you put the 3 pieces on the table, if you still have a mist, just try to put the mist everywhere.
Okay. Again, a mask or something in the mask, have to be 2 types, black mask or white mask.
But just make sure they don't have any alcohol, because some of them have alcohol. Make sure the one you put on that, no alcohol.
Yeah.
That's like a pure mist.
Okay?
Brother, are you ready?
Yes.
يلا قديم.
Let's
بسم الله. Don't sleep, huh? Okay. Go back a little bit.
Yeah, it's too good for you.
That chair is fitted.
Okay, done? Okay. Now, put the feet together. Done.
You're gonna put his left hand in here. You're gonna put the right hand in top of it.
Just like this.
Just like when how Salah. Salah, some people doing like this. Salah, by the way, like this. Rasulullah, like this. And the hadith, they think that some people go to Hanafi and they do just hadith da'if. It's a weak hadith doing that. Hand like this here. Not my chest. What my stomach is. Here, exactly. Same thing. No, not all the way. Okay?
Now we're gonna cover your face. If you can't never, just leave us.
Okay? If you breathe something, we are panic, let me know. Huh? You Musa's here.
I am sure. So
I know. You will work in the airport. That means he's strong.
I'm gonna help him right now. We're gonna start with the leaves.
Bismillah. And tight.
Good.
Okay? And the head and now feet.
I'm supposed to be doing the same thing to the head, but I don't wanna just
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, because we're worried about him and sue us. Now, I want you can tie this and again.
Hold on a second.
Ah. Okay?
Make sure it's tight.
But we tied that. We tied that.
You're gonna do one by one.
Yeah.
Go to the second one.
Yeah.
You're gonna do something else. That's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now the third one, same thing. Okay?
But if you do it, I mean, you have to tie it good.
Yeah.
But right now, it's also leave him some space to breathe.
Bismillah. Okay? Okay? We tie that here because I'm worried about it. Tie this like this. Okay? Okay? And under his head. Okay? And the third one, normally if we have 3 tables, we're going to take this in the top of them. Complete opposite. But then we can do this inshallah again.
Is the way to do it.
Yes. Bismillah. Also the adhkar, subhanallah, alhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah. By the way, if you are parents, you can read Quran. No problem with the parents only, mom and dad, but not the others.
Good.
Okay?
And so if you're just gonna stop silent, you have to make sure that you tie on the easy way because when you're gonna put it in the grave, you have to untie them again, just like that.
Are you tied like this? You know, what about him now, Fatim? Okay, we tie this, and we tie this, and we tie this. I don't want to tie this area here, that's enough, but, okay? Okay, and not area because I don't want to...
Now we'll completely finish doing everything that we need. So, for here, we put them in the box.
No, must. One more time, must on top.
No.
You put this.
The mask up, yeah.
Close.
It's not condition.
The mask that you see me put in the condition here because we have plenty of masks and we see that, just put them everywhere.
Yeah.
But the main places, you put them inside the cover, you put them inside the place where you make it
Inside.
that's enough.
Yeah.
But if you want to put it in the top,
Huh?
Open his face.
Oh.
so when we put it in the box, we'll try to put them in the right hand side. Make sure you put it
You are
in the right
here.
hand. Then when we get ready to bury him in the grave before you put him in his place, make sure you untie him.
Then that also in the grave, by the way, it could لاحق we put the box and put the sand around it and the sand and it's facing the qibla. It's still facing without wudu, facing the qibla. Okay. There is no salah except janaza there, limitation. Salat al-janaza only there, not salat al-dhuhr and asr and maghrib and isha. It's very important, and some people they pray over there with him. That not. You want to pray the asr, for example, that normal asr in this masjid here, outside, like the graveyard, okay, away from the dead person. Okay. Any question here? Continue, brother.
I think we're almost done. All we have to do, like, quick question.
So, like, no clothes,
Yeah, no documents.
no clothes.
Our brother Balay, he became Muslim like a month ago. Yeah, he asked the girl. No, actually, this is his clothes.
That's your class.
That is the clothes, 3 pieces for men, 5 for sisters. Period, white, 100%. We're not making discrimination here. Okay? Yeah, yeah. All right. Any question? Salah ad-Din, yeah, any question? Sisters, yes.
Yes, I have a couple questions here. After the person is cleansed and dried, do you place the dry towel over the private parts before covering them with the sheets?
After wudu, you mean?
After we finish
Yes.
everything.
No. After that, we already did. We normally, if you make wudu, you clean our private area, right? You dry it after, and that's it. After wudu, there is no touching area.
I mean,
What
some,
about after you bathe them, after cleaning them the first time?
you're talking about before we put the cover on them?
So, yes, so
So-
after you cleanse the person
So sometimes,
and you dry them, do you place the dry towel over the private parts before covering them with the sheets?
sometimes if like a blood still coming out from the private part or
Yes.
something still coming out from the private part and we've been washing it, then that stuff is not coming out. We put like the towels, we put something just to, have that blood or whatever is not coming out from the cover.
That's very
But if
important.
he's clean, if he's pure, if he have nothing coming out from his private part, we just put the sweat on it. We're not putting anything.
It's very important, sister. Very important, sister. If the person is sick person, we clean him. We clean the person. And then after washing, we find out that the blood is in the back on the front. The blood. Still we have to clean, make wudu again. Just like that would happen to me if I was sick or something. And we make wudu, want to pray, and then find out something in your clothes. You clean it. Same thing. But here, some people actually sick, you know, there is no way to stop the blood, for example. Then we have towel and we tie it where the problem is.
Same thing for the nose and from the ear.
Yes.
If you keep cleaning the nose and the ear, then there's still like stuff coming out, blood, wash it. We put like a little cotton in the nose or the whatever the stuff coming from. You still just block it so nothing coming out.
Yeah. It's very important. You got it? Your sisters, also the nose, if you have running nose or something, sometimes there's blood here or something, you got also the cotton or something to stop the blood. Any more second question, sister?
Yes. Is kafur scent referring to the clove of scattered water? Is that something you wash the person with?
Today has kafur after, yes.
Yeah, the kafur. Yeah, we do the kafur and sidr on both together. Like today we don't have a sidr, so we use just the kafur.
Yeah.
But
So it's scented water.
yeah,
Yes.
Make the powder.
yeah, mix it with the water, then you can. That's how the last wash is gonna be. But most likely, if you have a sidr, is much better than the kafur. If you have a sidr, is much better.
The stronger smell in the grave, that's sidr by the way. يعني Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wallahi, our life, everything in the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The sidr by the way, and the kafur, especially the sidr, when you put the person in a graveyard, even you can use it by the ants in the house or a cockroach or bees or something come to the house, you can protect yourself from that. Rasulullah did the same thing with the person because when you put a grave in the grave, a lot of hasharat, insects come to him. That protection. So maybe more questions, sisters.
Yes. Jazakallah khair.
Well-
The next question is there a specific number of ties that need to be used? The number, is it different for men and women? Like how many sheets for men, how many for women, and then the ties, how many for men, how many for?
The sheet for the man is gonna be 3 pieces. Then for the woman, it's gonna be 5 pieces. Then for the tie, it should be 5 pieces. 5 pieces for both of them.
Today's actually, sister, about the ties, about the size. You know, like sometimes 3 is better, 5, 6, sometimes more than 7, 5, for example. It depends how the person more for the females, and subhanAllah. Allah is very, very important here. Some sister here in the back and some sister here. Allah Azza wa Jalla honored for the sister. Honored for the sister. And Rasulullah even if she died, today when I went to the graveyard, I was shocked. I was shocked. Muslim coming from the graveyard, the way they looked after me. So we have all the sister, you are honored. Allah honored you from the heaven. Under the arsh, Allah honored. That's why 5, 6, 7 until she's completely safe. The whole point, safety. Now, any more questions? Here. Yes. Yes, Lord.
So 5 for women, you said 1 in the private area, one in the head.
Yes.
When is that?
Hijab and your private area for the sister. But some people, they do 5 sheets together. No, but the Rasulullah did 3 like this and covered the head and her private area. Got it? Sister, understood? You got the question, sister? Okay. Okay. Any more questions, brothers? Mustafa. Anything in mind?
We don't have any private, like, sheet for the private part for the men.
No.
Now, how are we going to do it between the first coven when you are not, like, tied? How are we going to do that process?
In the beginning, yes, you forgot. Brother Mustafa, you got that sheet in the beginning, covered the whole area.
And how are we going to do it in the
Yeah,
process?
that's a good part before we get to show down.
Yeah, we have to show that.
Yeah,
part.
Yeah.
That's fine. We don't get it.
Okay.
It's not a big thing.
Okay. Want to make a little bit more extra tips, huh? Okay.
Put the
Extra sheet there.
Okay. That is how to, for men, private area for men. And even after, when we wash, the sister wash the sister, same area. Also, she covered in her private area. Men and women, male and female private area.
So that's how we do. We're gonna keep the sutra over there, then we're gonna go with the first one, just like that. To make sure that it has been covered from here. When you're trying to do the second one,
And
you're gonna just do it just like that.
Yeah.
you look at the camera. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Okay.
I do it from here.
Okay. And
You're gonna do
stand
this
up.
like that.
Yeah. And take this out. Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's it.
Then you're gonna go just how we do the beginning. Then you're gonna take that.
Thank you very much for the question. Any more questions, inshallah? دكتور كمان انت خايف منه ولا ايه؟ دكتور كمان, by the way, mashallah, we many research he did this for us here, and honestly he's very tired. May Allah give us shifa ya Rabbi. And yes, brother.
If the person that is dead has long hair, what do you tie it or?
Long hair? Yes, you clean it, not dye it, you clean it. We'll clean it. Okay. By the way, about the hair, this hair. Some people, oh, Sunnah. Yes, Rasulullah have a long hair. Sahaba have a long hair. The Anbiya, they have a long hair. But let me ask a question, honestly. Why, this for you, why Rasulullah have long hair? What is the reason Rasulullah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, guys? Rasulullah, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Why have a long hair and the Sahaba have long hair? For the style?
No, for a war.
Huh? Barber? No barbers. No barber. No.
In the war,
Huh?
For Hajj.
For Hajj? Hajj every year? Yeah? For the heat?
for war,
Solar.
for war,
What? Huh?
for war.
Yes!
Muhammad got it, yeah.
They are fighting. If somebody chip his neck, how are they going to carry his neck, his head? By the hair. By the hair, they carry the head. Not because of style. Now, by the way, if we are imitating non-Muslims doing that, non-Muslims, then great sin. Plus it's haram. Why? Rasulullah, اتبعون السنة الذين قبلكم شبر بشبر وذراع بذراع. We're going to follow the people like Christian Jews, like a palm, the size of a palm, or by feet. We try to imitate them. Now, gays also have long hair. A lot of gays, when I go for Apple store, all of them with long hair. And honestly, all of them gays. We start imitating those people. Nothing else. But this is not our task. Not our task. Like if they have a long hair, we don't cut it. We don't do anything. We leave it, we wash it only, nothing else. Okay? Yes.
You said, brother.
Yeah.
Jazakallah khairan.
Jazakallah khairan, inshallah. Okay, any more questions, Sunnahfollowers, before we finish? Yes, brother.
If the person died from a disease or something, like to get
That's a good question. Okay. Actually, it happened to us when the Corona started. We have actually the codes in the hospital. It codes in the hospital diseases cover yourself completely to be safe. You have to make sure by the doctors, not by Sheikh Ibrahim or this Sheikh so and so. دكتور متخصص بموضوع الفيروس. Somebody is special about the virus and how to cope. And you can do it. Otherwise, no. Okay? Yes. Yes.
Okay, we've finished now. What about the towels, the children you work with? We're going to throw away or we want to keep it?
No, we give it to them there. We wash it.
If you want to keep it, wash it.
Yeah, we wash it.
Then we can use it again.
Use it again.
We wash it, yes. We wash it again, yes. Yes. Unless it actually you have a disease or something, we will throw it away. Yes.
So you finish it, and then when you go to put them in the box, for example, when you bury them, and you said they have to face the Qibla, are they laid down? Are they placed laying down, or are they placed upright?
In the side. In the side.
The right side.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said in the beginning. We put them in the
side.
right hand side.
Yeah.
Facing to the head.
facing the Qibla or facing with the head?
Facing to the head.
Yeah.
Facing to the
Face.
The face. That's Salah. Salah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, inshallah. I'm happy actually with the number here, and brother and sister, alhamdulillah. And they would love this topic. Sunnahfollowers, by the way, if you need a PowerPoint presentation, I can send it to Sister Layla, and Sister Layla will share it to everyone if you want it, inshallah. Of course, and me, as I did it for the course for the university, but I can send it to you, inshallah, if Sister Layla asks me for that. Inshallah.
And I do have one more question, if that's okay.
Yes, we're going to charge you, Sister, 25 cents. Okay, go ahead, inshallah.
In the ears and nose, is this part of the sunnah?
Salah? Yes, it's a part, but it's not obligation. The obligation وجوهكم وأيديكم إلى المرافق وأرجلكم إلى الكعبين. So, but the hand and nose normally in Salah, just like Salah, we do it normally. There's also obligation for the Salah and the Sunnah.
Do you put cotton in the ears and the nose?
If there is,
About the cotton.
yeah, if there is a blood, yes. And even in the private area, also the blood coming out, for example, with the woman after birth, a little sister who died after birth, and that sister, they have put also a lot of cotton for private area, both sides actually, because there's too much blood. That one, the sister making jihad, actually, when after birth. Any more questions, sisters?
So no cotton if no blood then?
Yes, there is no blood, there is no need. No need.
Okay.
But please give me attention, as I mentioned in the ayah, we should not waste money for nothing. The person that he died, he did already not going to benefit him, nothing. Nothing. So hard in the maze, sheep. And in Sunnahfollowers, I wish every masjid in your area, all over America here, every masjid is supposed to have your own funeral home, instead you go to non-Muslims and you pay thousands of dollars. And the cost how much? Maximum you have a shack, a place in your area, maximum, by the way, to $4,000 maximum. And believe it or not, you make fundraising to Khutbah al-Jum'ah, small fundraising, you can cover the money easy with that. Now, every masjid in your area, make sure to do that yourself. Now.
What if the person that is being prepared to be buried, they have artificial, like they have a prosthetic arm, or if they have blemishes on their body that's afterwards, everything stays.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I have here in my stomach, I have a new liver. If I die, I'm going to die with it. Yeah, if something inside, by the way, very important, this is a good question. Some people actually have a surgery and they cannot open it. If they open it, they still kind of problem. We have to make honor. Brother Muslim has said also we have to respect that dead person what he feels. The dead person, believe it or not, he feels. He not only that, he listens to us. He listens to us.
Sheikh Ibrahim,
Now,
Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq used his old clothes for coffin. He did not use
who washed Abu Bakr Siddiq?
his wife.
His wife.
But he said, you don't have to use new clothes for me because I'm going with the, so he used his own clothes.
Yes. Yeah. That's why it's cheap. We have to make it cheap, not expensive. Some people make them very, very expensive. Be careful with that. جزاكم الله خير إن شاء الله. يا الله نرجع أفضل ونسر. اللهم اهدنا الجميع فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وارزقنا توبة نصوحة جميعا فيمن هديت. آمين 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 والصلاة. اللهم سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.
جزاكم الله خير.
Close this. Assalamu alaikum, followers. Assalamu alaikum, brothers.